Hi everybody. I know it is Monday night and it's like 11:40. I know it's late. Late for me. Late. I need my beauty sleep. Not really, because I'm a freaking adorable, I know. Uh, sorry. Shameless self-plug there. So I've been outside enjoying the stars. And, it's a beautiful night. It's beautiful. I love it. I wish it could stay like this. The temperature is perfect. I had my hoodie on. It was so nice to be out in the freaking air that's fresh. I just wish, I wish that I lived somewhere where it was more open. I would love to be able to be out somewhere where the lights, because I live close to the airport in Cincinnati, so the lights kill the lights from above. And it kills me because I love the stars. I kind of want to go somewhere, be somewhere where it's more, you know, there's a quietness in the air, you know, the peacefulness of the air. Somewhere that you can lay down and look up at the sky and see the stars. God, that'd be amazing. I want that so bad. One of my issues in life is that I do not know how to relax. I've never really been on a vacation. I've never been anywhere. I really want to travel. I really want to go see things. I want to experience things. I haven't really experienced anything in my life. And it's freaking terrible because I really want to. It's freaking hot in my apartment. So, there's so many things out there that I want to partake in. Like, you know, I want to go to San Diego Comic-Con. Oh my god, how amazing would that be? I want to go to Florida to go visit the beach. I would love to be able to stand inside, you know, the ocean and just like experience that. I would love to be able to go to Disney. I want to go to Disney so bad. Somebody take me to Disney. Oh my god. Wow, my hair looks like crap. So, like, I have all these things that I really want to do, but everything's right out of my grasp. I want it so bad. You know, my transition is taking up pretty much my entire life now. So I'm very busy, and I think I keep on overloading myself on purpose to avoid some life reality that I'm dealing with. So, you know, I keep myself going and everything, but realistically, I should be able to have a break. I would really love to go out on a boat. I've been on a ferry that took me from, what is it called down in Newport? Beer Cellar, over to the Cincinnati Reds game. So yeah, I went to that, and it was great, don't get me wrong. It was so freaking amazing. I think that's beautiful. Weird thing though, is on the way back, I was coming down the hill to get back on the ferry. I had my ticket in my hand, and the guy waited for me to almost be there, and then he closed the freaking gate, and I had to walk back across. Which, that's fine. It's like, exercise is not going to kill me, right? Right, so it's fine. It's just that that guy saw me coming, and there was this family of 4 right behind me. And one of the kids was throwing a tantrum. So I was trying to get there, that way I could hold the ferry for them. And douchebag was like, bye! So, and that was the last one too. He said that he'd be back. He said that he would be back. So I'm sitting there, I think I was standing there for like 20 minutes with this family. No idea who they are. And the kids are whining and all that like that. So I was like, okay, I'll call the people. So I called the people, and I was like, so are you sending the ferry back across? They're like, oh no, that was the last run. Wow, shit. Sorry. So I was talking about, you see how I do that? I don't know why I do that, but I was talking about something, and then I thought caught my eye, and then I just went with it. So I you know, I don't really know how to relax, and I've never been on a vacation, and I so badly need it. I want to go to Disney. I want to go to Comic-Con. I want to go to Ireland. God, I just want to go everywhere. I really do. And you know what? What I really want though is I want to go experience these areas that are new to me, but I want to be with people or somebody that is knowledgeable about that location. I love listening from other people about what they're passionate about. So it's, you know, like I don't know jack about Reds. I say the Reds, baseball. I don't know jack about it. Nothing. But I love to hear people talk about it because just the way that my brain works, I love to see somebody that's passionate about something. And it can be somebody that's had a terrible life, that's so sad and lost in their face, but yet you give them a topic, something that they know very, very well, and something that they care about. That lost look finds a home for a little bit, and they become this person that has a purpose, and it's a beautiful thing. I love it. I love it so much. I know. Most people, you know, it's nice to hear other people talk about stuff. It's just one of my things. I just love to hear stuff that people are passionate about. Like, I'm not really religious, but I like to hear people talk about it because some people really, really are passionate about it, and that is their way of dealing, and I love it. I love it so much. I'm going to stop saying that I love it because I keep on saying I love it. I love saying I love it. So as I was sitting outside relaxing, not really relaxing because I was kind of stressing myself out because I was kind of thinking about what I'm going to do tomorrow. I was thinking way too much about stuff again. And I was thinking, you know, about my school situation, my work situation, my transition situation, you know, everything. I was thinking about everything. Probably a lot more than what I should have. But I was thinking that it might be a good time to go ahead and change everything up. I know that I just took a little vacation from school. It was only 2 weeks long, but you know, it was worth it. And I have 4 weeks left of this class that I'm in right now. So I think this might be my 4 weeks for a while, because I have this other degree that I can go for right now, and I can get that one really, really quick compared to my psychology degree. My psychology degree, you know, once I get licensed and everything like that, it's pretty far freaking away. So if I was to go for this one, I could actually have something solid that I love and still go to school for my psychology. So I could have something that I actually love and focused on, and then also be going to school for psychology. This is another thought of mine. I have two options. I'm looking into both of them right now about this. I haven't really made up my mind which location I'm going to be at. I know I haven't told you what that is yet. But, you know, it's a secret. I'll tell you eventually. Once I, you know, finally come to a conclusion on my thoughts. I am sleepy now. It is almost midnight, and I've been out there just like loving the stars and just, you know, thinking about life. One thing I did want to bring up is my depression. I don't know if it's obvious from watching my videos or not. I was doing really good losing weight. Then about the time that I had my jaw surgery, I started gaining weight again. What happened is that I had my jaw surgery and I felt really, really depressed because I felt alone. Being lonely and stuff, it really, really got to me. And then when I was feeling lonely and I was hurt and I was alone, the depression rose. Then, you know, shortly after that, I had that stupid virus. I picked up a virus from a friend's kid. the most little sweet angel in the world. She is so precious. She's so itty bitty and precious. She does her little elvish speaking, and it's beautiful. And yeah, I caught foot, hand, mouth from her. Um, it's terrible. She's so cute and adorable, but she just, and like I was over there and her mom was telling me how like her feet were hurting her and her hands had blisters on them, and I was like, oh, blah blah. But apparently adults don't get it, so I wasn't worried. So I was holding her hand and she was giving me her chalk, that way I would draw on the ground with her. And then, you know, yeah, I got foot, hand, mouth. And like I started thinking about that also. I don't think my immune system's up to par because I don't bite my fingernails, which a lot of people that bite their fingernails have a really good immune system because of the bacteria and everything that's underneath your fingernails. As you bite them, it gets in your system and then you build up resistance. I don't do that. I don't have children. I live alone. And when I was working at my last company, every single time that I went to a customer, before I would go in, I would sanitize my hands, and when I came out, I would sanitize my hands. So I think that my immune system might be a little bit weakened because of the fact that I don't let it take on anything bad. I've worked at the hospital for a little bit, and I was fine then, although we did have a scare because I chickenpox thing, but like so I was working at the hospital, right? Sorry, I had something happen in my brain. And like the whole time I was there, like I have no problem with like seeing blood or anything blood related. But mucus, ugh, it's gross. It's gross. And then like babies that like saliva, oh, I hate it so much. Like blood does not bother me at all. But mucus, slobbering, and the other excretion of shit, yeah, I don't really like that. I applaud those that like can have that job and do it no problem. Me, myself, and I do not like that. And at that time, I was a medic in the reserves, and I was like, maybe I'll become a nurse. And then once I was working at the hospital, I was like, maybe I'll just go get a different job. And that's the thing that you learn about me, is that I've had a few different kind of jobs because my whole life I've been trying to find out who I really was. So I've jumped around the jobs to jobs, and what would happen when I was younger, I've had a couple jobs because I would end up trusting somebody or feeling comfortable around somebody where I would let them know who I really was. And that would blow things out of proportion and blah 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 blah. Things happen, and so I just, instead of dealing with it, because I was going through so much of a hard time, I just walked away from it. That's just the way it was. And I went off track again. So let's talk about this again. So I had the jaw, and then I had the foot, hand, mouth, and then I had the wisdom teeth. So I was off work back to back to back, and thank God that they didn't fire me for that, because they could have fired me for that. But they didn't. They understood. They had to give me, the little talk like, you need to be here, blah, blah, blah. I know. Trust me, I know. Which they understood. I understood. We were in agreement of happiness there. And, yeah, so, but each time that I went through something, I was alone. I was dealing with it by myself. And that made my depression, like, really, really hit hard. And when that happens, you feel trapped, you feel lazy, you feel your brain starts coming up with an excuse not to do shit because you feel so down and out. That's what was happening with me. So my workout suffered, my schooling suffered, my work suffered, everything suffered from it. I just now recently started getting myself back together. I gained weight. And I was so much on the right track. But then I let it go, and I crashed. It's nobody's fault. I did have, people that, did help me out here and there, but I was so scared and worried, and then I was thinking about my transition, and I freaked out, and my depression crashed and burned. It's fine. I can see these things, and I know that tomorrow is a better day, that, it's a whole nother day. You never know what's going to happen. So I'm not completely down and out. I'm working on it. I'm getting better. But, a lot of people that don't have to deal with the transition don't understand how much it takes out of you. I know that a lot of people that I know that know about my transition, they want to blame every single time that I'm sick on the transition. And that freaking pisses me off, because it has nothing to do with the transition. It's just that it's shit, it's shit just happens. If I had it my way, I wouldn't have had the jaw or the wisdom teeth taken out, and that money would have went to my transition. That way I would have been closer to having my surgery. So, I have so much anger in me. I need to let my anger out. And see, that's the thing, like, I should be going to the gym and exercising to get this out of my system. And that's another thing, when you have depression, you feel like you're not doing anything. The best thing that you can do is get up and do something. Go to the gym, work out, exercise, go crazy. But you have to keep on going, because if you let the depression get you, then you're gonna freaking dig a hole that you have a hard time getting out of. Rant time over. Alright. So I hope that you liked the new commercial for my channel, the welcome commercial. This is my third one. I just keep on redoing it because there's things that I just don't like, so I just update it. Again, if there's anything that is going on with you that you need to get off your chest, or if you have questions about, I'll do everything that I can to help you. So, go to my Twitter if you need to. I am gonna go now because I'm actually starting to feel a little bit tired. Like, comment, share, subscribe, the other thing, and have a good night. And I have the other stuff that I'm making videos about. I have it. This was just spontaneous that I was going to do this video because I was outside enjoying the stars. So I almost said snow. The star snows, the snow stars. So, I will get to that probably tomorrow, since I only have one thing to do tomorrow other than homework and exercise. I have to exercise. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night, or a good day, because probably nobody will watch this tonight. So, love your faces. Bye.